should be live now. Hopefully it's working. Hope everyone's doing well, by the way, if anyone's in here already. I'm very keen for the last UFC event of 2025. I've been watching the prelims so far already as well, and they've been doing really good. Like, obviously on bets, it's not the best, I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of like entertainment, it's great. Amasov got his submission win, which was insane to see. It sucks to admit someone's might be better than a certain Jake Matthews, you know? But apart from that, everything's been going great in terms of entertainment watching the UFC. So very happy so far. There we go. It's pretty sad. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the majority of the stories right now, because of how cancer can affect people's lives. Pretty fucking sad stuff. I'll be honest, like, what's up, man? Not sure if I need to have a moment of silence in the YouTube chat or what. I don't know. It's probably best not to, like, I think for me, I don't like seeing it that much just because, like, it's hard for me. Like, I've had so many people in my life, like, passed away from cancer and stuff. So it's sort of like, I can understand the feeling so much to the point where it's like, man, I don't want to feel that right now. You know what I mean? I'm here to watch the last event. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I can have that level of empathy as well, you know? So it makes me pretty sad to watch these highlights. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's pretty much why I'm like, I sort of didn't want to watch it, but it's not because I'm hating on people for having those emotions. It's more just because I have those emotions too. So it's like I don't want to feel it. You know what I mean? But I hope everyone's doing well inside. You know, watching the UFC. Regardless if you're not watching the UFC, if you I hope you're doing well. You know, in general, I appreciate you guys jumping in just to say hi and stuff like that. Um, And if anyone's feeling a rough time after watching that clip for the Cancer Research Fund, just know that, you know, there are people out there that do care about you guys, you know what I mean? So feel free to reach out to someone. Even if you can't reach out to anyone, just, you know, type a message. reply what I can, you know. But apart from that, like I said, I'm very keen for this event, you know, guys. I want to see how everything goes here. I do have this parlay with Bobby Green, Lance Gibson Jr. here. I think it's got Kennedy, Nzechukwu, Morgan Charriere, Cesare, Olejniczak, Kevin Vallejos, and Manel Kape. I've got other bets on other fights, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes, guys. If anyone has any questions or anything, let me know. Or if anyone has any bets they've got on that they think are good bets right now, let me know, guys. Okay, Voice of Reason, yep, says, now I know how you feel when JDM lost. When Merab lost is my favorite fighter and he was posting videos like he couldn't remember where he parked his car and shit. Ah, fuck. Man. He took a lot of damage in that fight as well. Merab did. Dude. It was a great fight. Like, going back and rewatching it and everything, it's like you see how well Petr Yan did. Like, I really felt like watching the fight with Merab and Petr, I thought that Merab did very well, probably in the first, second, maybe even in the third round. I thought the first 3 rounds were like, they were competitive to a degree. Like, it's not like it was a blowout, but they were competitive. But I thought, like, oh, I edged this round to Petr Yan, I edged this round to Petr Yan, you know what I mean? And then the later rounds to me were more clear to Petr. But then you go back and you see, like, just how well Petr actually really did, I think. So he really did deserve that win. Like, he could have arguably won every single round. So it's pretty sad to see Merab lose that way, but it's also very incredible to see him lose that way because people didn't think he could lose a 5-round fight every single round like that. It's pretty crazy. A Voice of Reason says, now imagine you're driving on the highway next to you. Driving home is Muhammad Yahya or someone who's been dropped 5 times in a fight 3 hours ago. Yeah. He's not driving home, buddy. No one's driving home after being dropped like 5 times in a fight. I'm pretty sure the UFC's sending you right to the hospital if that happens anyway. But your drive home's the ambulance. You're not getting your set of keys. Just like if you're at the bar having a bunch of drinks, no one's giving you your keys, bro. Oh, I was also going to talk about if anyone's there to listen here, right? I'm just going to ramble a little bit, but I did watch the Anderson Brito versus Isaac Thompson, and I was really happy with how Isaac Thompson fought. I was just like, this guy obviously taking it on super, super short notice. Very young Aussie fighter as well, coming from the Team Alpha Male, I believe it was. Incredible, like, performance, honestly. Like, even though he lost, he fought really well. He made some mistakes, of course, in the grappling, but Anderson's really strong. He was going to be a tough matchup in the first place, and just to ride out to a decision that you arguably could have, I think, like, they could have even scored that last round potentially to him with the amount of damage he was doing. I don't know. I was very proud of his performance overall. Yeah, I'll bump this up. I'm going to sit up a little bit. There we go. Point it down slightly. But yeah, I was very happy with his performance. I thought he looked really good. Why does Bobby Green always shove the Vaseline up his nose, man? I don't know why he does that shit. He's going to do the roll into the jump again in the octagon, I bet you. Bet your money he's going to do it. Is he gonna do it? He's not gonna do it. Oh man, he's not gonna do it. Voice of Reason says, I feel like they are stopping fights earlier. Because I was watching some regional fights earlier, and basically every ref was letting fights go on longer than they have been in and the last week as well, yeah. Last week, yeah, yeah. No, I understood what you meant. Oh, tonight in the last week, yeah. I don't know, man. I think they're just stopping fights weirdly in the first place. Like, not just early, I think in weird circumstance. I don't know. I think they're just... It just depends on the night. Almost like they get worried about stopping too early. So then they let fights on way later than they should. And then they also get concerned after that. They're like, oh, maybe we should stop a fight before that shit happens. And then they stop it too early again, you know? But in the UFC, I would say as of recent, probably on the earlier side than anything. By the way, if you guys wanted to know, this fight's starting in about 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to start the fight clock in a second for you guys if you didn't know that it was starting. Voice of Reason says, for instance, he's talking about fights being stopped a bit early. At least one standing TKO per card nowadays, and sometimes the people have never ever been dropped once in the fight. Yeah, it's true, because the Sean Sharaf versus the Stephen Asplund fight was stopped on standing TKO, I believe. And I'm surprised they chose to stop it there. Like, you know what was funny is that, was it Mark that was the referee for that fight? But he kept just like, yeah, it's Mark Smith was the referee. He kept like talking, oh, like, you got to fight back, fighter. And Sean Sharaf's just backing up. He's still throwing counter shots and everything. But he's like yelling at him like he's got to fight because he's got to stop it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, the fight's going to start now, guys. Jeez, it's already started. The guy didn't even say, let's go. Bobby Green's just trying to pressure him back. I don't like that for Green just because his hands are down. But this is a lot better of an opponent than someone like a Jalen Turner, someone who's going to be longer than Bobby Green here. Oh my god, they're scrapping already. Lance Gibson Jr. is looking pretty good with some leg kicks here. He's trying to stay on the outside. He's moving a lot. Nice low kick. Bobby Green's really wanting to scrap. He's getting in close. He's leading with his head, which is something I don't like. He's fucking headbutted. Who did he headbutt like TKO last time? Who was it? It was fucking Jared Gordon, pretty much. It ended up getting like overturned to a no contest. But I really don't like the leading with the head. 350, 350. Yep, 350. It's perfectly synced. Nice lead left for Bobby Green. Oh, Lance Gibson Jr. goes high with a kick there. Dude, this is really scrappy. They're sort of staying at range, but every time they engage, the exchange is scrappy. I don't know if Bobby Green's starting to dance back and forth. I don't know if he's having a little too much fun right now. You also have to win the fight, brother. Bobby Green did ask to be on this card, by the way, guys. Oh, nice body shot for Bobby Green. I think this fight was set up very, very short notice. It looked like a lead headbutt almost for Lance Gibson Jr. I'm telling you, these guys are leading with their heads here. Oh, Sean says, how's it from South Africa? I hope you're doing well, bro. I wonder what time it is over there as well. Appreciate you jumping in just to say hi. I like when people just jump in to say hi. I don't even need to stay for the whole time. Just jump in, you know. chill out for a second. But yeah, things are going well. Not in terms of bets, probably not going the best, but in terms of the card itself, is going really well. This has been a pretty weird first round. Some back and forth shots, a bit scrappy here. And he clipped him. Oh my god, these guys, bro. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's not like too late or too early in South Africa right now. Dude, did Bobby look like he was shooting a takedown or something, mixing it in? This is such a weird fight. $5.23. Jesus, it's early, man. I'm used to watching a few UFC cards at weird times as well, so I do feel bad for you, brother, but I feel you. 36 seconds left here. I had an idea that Lance Gibson was going to look the most explosive in this round. But then maybe Bobby Green was going to take over later on. And then maybe even get a later rounds TKO. But things are just weird right now. Nice right hand for Bobby Green. I didn't even get to see if that knee landed for Lance Gibson Jr. For me right now, the time is 2:24 p.m. So it's nice in the afternoon. On a Sunday is when the cards usually happen for me, not Saturdays. That's the first round, boys. I don't know. I don't even know who won that, I'll be honest. It looked like Bobby Green was probably getting the better of a few of those exchanges and then showboating a bit. Man, I really thought Bobby Green had a worse chin than Manil, but I guess not, says Voice of Reason here. Yeah, it's pretty... I think, honestly, it's pretty decent because I thought he was going to get caught in the fight with Jim Miller, and he looks still pretty good. Like, he was getting wobbled, but he was still recovering, and then he still beat up Jim Miller pretty bad in that fight. All right, let's reset the clock. We got one more round, total rounds here. There we go. Second round starting. Sean says, I never get to sleep Saturday nights. UFC is always like 1 a.m. Fuck. That's pretty bad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll tell you, like, I wonder what time the Abu Dhabi cards are for you. But, like, for me, whenever they're, like, Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi cards, they're always, like, 2 a.m. for me. Like, 2 a.m. start. I'll watch them until about 8:30. I forgot to start the clock, guys. Even though I set up the clock, I forgot to start it. All right. We're at 4:41, 4:39. Perfectly synced. Awesome. Oh, did he drop Lance Gibson Jr.? I was setting something up. I didn't get to see what happened. Must have been a slip because he doesn't look rocked at all. Dude, Bobby Green's just trying to walk him down, throw the counter. Rear hand is what he's doing. A lot of people scoring the first round for Gibson here. I can't argue or anything like that. I didn't really suss it out that too much in that first round. I was looking at the chat and setting things up. Ooh, that looked like a low one. I think it's for Bobby. So yeah. So Voice of Reason says I think it's for Bobby, round one. Looked like he edged it. Must have been close though. Alright, I need to stop the clock because it was a low blow that they did stop the timer for. It looked like it could have been belt line. Yeah, it was close, yeah. Jeez, we're still waiting. This is good recovery time for Mr. Lance here, Lance Gibson Jr. I'm going to up the clock because I'm not sure what time it's going to go to here. So many like low blows recently, man. This has been like the third one of the card or something like that. What's going on here, mate? Let's go back in. I know he's got the full 5 minutes, but it didn't look that bad of a low blow. All right, Lance is good now. Right, we're going to restart the clock. Oh, we pretty much perfectly got it there. 27. Perfectly synced for time. Nice teep for Bobby Green there. His front kick to the body is good. Nice high kick for Bobby Green. Oh, Lance Gibson pressures. Looks like he throws a nice right hand there. He's taken down Bobby Green now. He's trying to get into like a guillotine position here. Bobby Green's like still talking even on bottom position here, but he's in a bad spot. This is what Gibson sort of needed here, was to get him down to the ground, get in some top position, but he's still trying to go for this guillotine. Bobby Green's going to scramble. He's getting back up to his feet. Nice knee for Lance Gibson Jr. He's still got the body lock. He's kneeing the thigh right now, but do not grab the cage, brother. Oh, he's trying to go switch for the single leg, but Bobby Green's takedown defense is pretty solid. Nice. They've broke away from each other now. Bobby Green's just starting to walk him down, hands down again. Nice kick to the body. Let me know if the audio is alright, by the way, guys, or anything like that. If you want me to turn it down, turn it up, let me know. They're scrapping. I think Bobby took a right hand there. He's saying it landed on the shoulder, but I think he took it. Sean says good. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for confirming that. I see, by the way, I do see a lot of people, like, I know we're in the middle of this round and stuff, but I do see a lot of people putting their own, like, awards out there for what they think were, like, best knockout of the year, or, like, best fight of the year, best round, like, certain things like that. I was thinking about potentially making a video like that as well, if anyone is interested, because we're going to have quite a break. Whoa, massive left and then right hand from Bobby Green. Lands on Lance Gibson, but he looks like he's all right. Oh, nice low kick for Lance Gibson Jr. So let me know if you guys are curious about that. Could also do some other predictions for other events. I know there's a few boxing events coming up that I might do for maybe other promotions. So if you guys do want any of that, that's something that I've been thinking about during the break. I will be going away on holiday after Christmas time, but apart from that, maybe in the next couple of weeks, I'll put a couple of videos out. Good round. Lance Gibson did have a moment there, but it was only like a big right hand, a slam. I would say he, Bobby Green probably landed the biggest shots in that round by far. Sean says Tate gonna win. He should. I think I've seen enough of Chase Demore to know that this guy's pretty fucking bad, I'll be honest with you. So I would be pretty confident in Andrew Tate to win, even during his whole retirement and everything like that. I've seen enough sparring footage to think that this guy's a lot better than Chase Demore, personally, even though he's younger and everything. Yeah. Voice of Reason says, yes, that would be cool. I think that was a close round. Oh, you like the video idea? So I appreciate that. Maybe I'll do something like that then. And then Official Voice of Reason says Chase Demore is awful. I agree. I think he's so bad. I've seen so much fight footage of him now. I probably have never seen someone look that bad, especially early on in one of his first few fights. Wasn't he the guy that did that the ground and pound in the boxing match and then started doing the Adesanya impersonation or something? Oh, it's the third round starting, by the way, guys. Getting distracted here. I'll sync it. It's 443. Perfect. Yeah, 441. Bobby Green's a minus 200 favorite here. He's probably won the first and second round. Or at least one of the rounds. He's got the pressure. I'm pretty sure Chase Demore... Was Chase Demore with that guy that did that? Did the ground and pound in the boxing match? Rocked him, dropped him. Nice low kick for Bobby Green. I did have Bobby Green by decision here, so we'll see how it goes. By the way, I've got Andrew Tate over Chase Demore in that fight. And then I've also got... I've got Anthony Joshua over Jake Paul. Dude, if it's not rigged, he should be knocking out Jake Paul in the first or second round. If it's not rigged. He's way too big. He's way too experienced. He's a heavyweight champion of the world at one point. And then Voice of Reason says, yeah, it was him. Yeah, I knew it. Just so stupid. They are talking as if this fight is very close, though. I personally think that Bobby Green's probably ahead here. We would like to see Bobby Green land a few more devastating shots. A few more damaging shots is what I probably should say. Oh, nice takedown for Lance. This could be very important here. If Bobby Green can't scramble and get back to his feet. Nah, he's too urgent here. He's back up already. Voice of Reason says, man, this card is a little rough, frankly. Are you saying in terms of name value or just in terms of how it's performing? Because in terms of performances, there's been quite a few finishes, I think, so far. No super crazy knockouts. Nothing like that. But Jamie Lynn Horth to get a knockout straight away. Oh, man. Bobby Green just avoided that massive shot. Oh, nice left hook for Bobby Green. That was one of the biggest shots of the fight so far. He's really backing up Lance Gibson Jr. Dude, Bobby Green, bro. How is he just walking him like that? He's like strutting in. Like, dude, that's hilarious. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's fucking windy as fuck outside where I am. Man, keep walking him down, Bobby Green. Doing well. Nice body kick. Lance Gibson Jr. is just on the back foot. Too much. Way too much in this fight. Bobby Green's going for his own takedown. Gets his own takedown into some ground and pound. I don't like that too much because I feel like he could get reversed here, but he's doing good. Voice of Reason says it's a blizzard here, man. Do you get heavy snow where you live? No, there's no, like, in Australia, like, unless you go to the mountains, you're never gonna see snow. Like, at least where I am. Like, I've never seen snow ever apart from the mountains, I would say. And even when I do go to the mountains, it's more like ice than it is like snow. Man, he's ground and pounding Lance Gibson Jr. here. Great performance from Bobby Green overall. That's great, honestly. I think it was a pretty clear win, in my opinion. I don't think, like, people scoring 2 rounds to Lance Gibson Jr., I don't think that's correct. I thought it was pretty clear. And then it says, bro, you would hate it here where I live. They call it the snow belt. But I wouldn't mind seeing some snow. Maybe, obviously, like, if you're living in snow all the time, then fair enough. Like I probably wouldn't want that. Like, the inconvenience of trying to move around all the time, or like. But I would love to see, like, proper snow. I've never gone in, like, proper snow before, so it'd be cool to see. Like, when people have, like, an actual, like, snowball fight and stuff, or I see it in movies and stuff like that. That'd be cool. And Voice of Reason also says 30-27 or 29-28. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 30-27 scorecard. Also says, it makes sense. I had a roommate in high school from Australia and he didn't even have a winter coat, just a light jacket. He was cold as fuck, yeah. Because here it's like, in Australia, a lot of the time it's really just hot in general. But if you come lower down, like if you go where I live and not like Gold Coast area, which is like up in Queensland, it's just the weather can just be crazy all the time. Like, it could be really hot, really cold. But up in Queensland, like if you guys were meeting a lot of Aussies from Queensland, it's just hot all the time. Like, literally hot all the time. So I would say the entire wardrobe is just like singlets and shorts. Let's see what the scorecards here are. Oh, it's a split decision! Dear God. Oh, thank God, bro. What the fuck? Maybe I need to rewatch it. Maybe I need to rewatch it, but I swear it looked like it was a clear win for him. Jesus Christ. Voice of Reason says, yeah, split decision is kind of crazy. I feel like it was. A lot of people were saying first 2 rounds to Lance Gibson Jr., but I'll need to rewatch that. Happy for Green to come back. I'm happy for him, but, I'm still sad I have to call him King Green instead of just Bobby Green. I will say that. Whoa. Wait, guys, can you see my screen? Is it working? Ah, there it is. Jesus Christ, split decision. Scares the shit out of me half the time. Um, and Sean says, "Oh, we're equal on picks now. I picked Gibson. Every week I compete against you and like two other YouTubers, on odd picks. Yeah, dude. I'm happy to compete with you, brother. I like this one's been rough. Like I was close to picking Jamie Lynn Horth because in my predictions video, I said it as well. I was like, I don't know why people are sort of counting her out as much against Teresa Bleda because her stand up is not good. And then Jamie Lynn Horth also has pretty underrated striking. So I wasn't surprised to see her just like crack her and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And get her there. But I should have gone with it. Should have gone with it. That's the only one that I was like, eh. But with the Sean Sharaf, I wasn't disappointed about picking him at all. It was more just the fact that I was sad that he didn't shoot a takedown in that first round. I don't know why he didn't shoot at all. Decided to brawl. That was his best chance to probably get Stephen Aspland out of there immediately as well. But yeah, in terms of the other picks, I haven't even checked like all the picks on this card. I'm gonna check real quick what it is right now. All right, so we got Pat, we got Santos, we didn't get Sharaf or Horth. I mean, we didn't get Aspland or Horth. So that's 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2. Yeah, 5 and 2. Not bad. Who else did you pick, brother? You said you were equal on picks, but you picked Gibson here. And then you put bets on Costa, Cesare, and Vallejos here. I think Costa's a good, like, him and Morgan, to me, like, on paper, is pretty close. But it's actually started switching. I don't know what's happened, but Morgan's like a more heavy underdog now. I think he's like a plus 130. He was dead even. It was like minus 110 each or something like that. And now he's like plus 130 or something. So I don't know if something's happened, but I do think Melky has a very good chance to win his fight. I do have a bet on Morgan, though, so I would like Morgan to win, but it is what it is. I just like seeing good fights above anything else. Dude, okay, I will say, though, if Marcus Buchecha takes down Kennedy Nzechukwu in that first round, and then, like, dominates him or something, or, like, submits him, I'll be so fucking sad. It's not even funny. That'll destroy a good amount of my bets here. All right, we're on a bit of a break here. This is the next fight. If anyone wanted to see what bets I have on, by the way, this is why I was saying I'd be a bit sad if they do lose, you know? If Kennedy Nzechukwu loses. Oh, Bob says, when does the fight start? This fight, I'm not sure, maybe another 10 minutes or so. Because the fight just ended between Bobby Green and Lance Gibson Jr. So maybe another 10 minutes, man. I'll give an alert anyway. Like I'll call it out if it does start. I'm gonna switch these all around here. Maybe 5-10 minutes until this one starts, guys. All right. Oh, and Bob says, "What app? I really want to watch this with my dad. He loves MMA. I pay for UFC Fight Pass, man. So I use the UFC app. But I'm not sure where you can watch it for free. I'm pretty sure it's for free. Like if you have like maybe Foxtel or something like that, should be on like ESPN still. But those are usually the two ways I watch it, through the Foxtel, through ESPN, or I watch UFC Fight Pass. No, it's all good, man. Take care. I hope you enjoy watching it with your dad, by the way. My dad also loves MMA, but he just doesn't have time to watch it, usually on the weekend. Um, Voice of Reason says, I got Kennedy as well, but when Kano trains with Buchecha and says he's got way better, but that guy's always talking some BS here. Moicano's funny, man. Alright, I didn't have time to draw or anything this time. I will draw something for the next fight. Whew, this fight's starting soon. But it'd be good. If Kennedy wins outright here, it's perfect for me. But first round KO would be like dream scenario right here. I think he's very likely. He's gotten a bunch of KOs in the first round. Buchecha got like some sort of scratch or scar across his cheek there. I think like it looks like a pretty significant scratch or something, but come on, Kennedy, bro. You got submitted by Volta Walker. You gotta have shown some improvement here and some takedown defense, brother. Well, technically he didn't really get onto the ground. He just got his leg wrapped up. Listen, they're talking about the Lucas Bursky stoppage and then the Chris Barnett stoppage, but listen, these are not impressive wins, I'll be honest with you. But maybe Lucas Bursky's can be quite decent at points, but right. Fight should start in the next few minutes, guys. Nzechukwu is just about to enter the octagon here, so they'll do the fighter readings. It's so windy outside, man. My dog's going fucking... He's gonna go crazy. Alright, starting now, guys. Wait, did it go to a pick'em as well? Went close to a pick'em. I thought Buchecha was like a bigger underdog. I ended up getting Kennedy early on for like 173. I thought he was going to be a bigger favorite. I think 173 like translates to like a minus 130, something like that. All right, guys. Come on, Kennedy. Let's get this guy out of there, bro. Woo! All right, we're going to be starting the clock soon. I'm just getting ready for it. Let's go, Herb Dean. Let's go. Come on. All right, fight starting. Let's get ready to go, guys. All right, fight starting. I've set the clock. Nzechukwu's pressuring him back already. Buchecha goes for a body kick. Oh, he's shooting a takedown, but Nzechukwu's like keeping distance. Good job. He's so long. Like, he's actually got quite a thick torso, but he's so long right now. He's 6'5". Crazy to be 6'5". You can tell he's trying to keep that low sort of stance a little bit against Buchecha to keep his hands there, defend the takedown. Come on, Kennedy. Let's see if we can get him here with a combo. 4'11", 4'10", perfectly synced. Buchecha's really trying to get the entry. He's on the single leg. Oh, this is a worry. He's scooped the other leg of Kennedy Nzechukwu here. But Kennedy's holding on. He's trying to push back up. Max Buchecha's trying to get over the top with almost a guillotine grip. He's got him down to the ground. This is bad. He's getting his back, but Kennedy's back up to his feet. Oh, he's trying to get it. He's trying to get some sort of another ankle lock here. I don't think he's got it, though. He's going to keep hammering the knee. Oh, my God. This is bad, guys. Jeez. Oh, my God. Look at those elbows to the thigh. That's got to be uncomfortable. Kennedy's back up, sort of, against the cage. He's doing a great job of getting back up, doing damage to Marcus Buchecha here. He's just got to break away from him. But Marcus does not want to leave this sort of clinch position, body lock position, because Kennedy was sort of keeping his knuckles inside that little part of the cage there, which is bad. He's moved back to the single leg. We've got to get that leg out, Kennedy. No. No! He's flattened on the ground. He's working his way back up to the cage again, but can't let him get that wrist control, Kennedy. Nice, he's back up. Oh, he's back down. Marcus Buchecha's got the back now. Oh, no, don't let him get the body lock, Kennedy. No! He can turn around and Nzechukwu, come on, get back up. Jeez, he's scooping away. He's working his way back to the cage side. This is so weird. Marcus Buchecha can't get too much control against Kennedy. He's got a great ability to get back up, it seems. Okay. Guess I'm not going to get that bet at all. That one that's under 1.5 rounds. Unless, you know. Nice knee to the body for Max Buchecha there. You got to break away, Kennedy. You've turned him. Now push away. Marcus Buchecha gets tired early. Come on, man. Push away from him. Why are you working your own body lock? Nice knee to the body. Was that a cup shot? I think I did hear something, but I thought it was a bit higher, honestly. Far out. Let's have a look. Oh, fuck. It was right to the nuts. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Give him some time. This is actually very, very good for Max Buchecha because he had a lot of control. Oh, I got to stop the clock, by the way. He had a lot of control, and then he also gets tired with that amount of grappling. Right to the Huevos, mate, is what Voice of Reason says. Looks like he's going to get right back in there. We'll have to see. I'm going to put some more seconds on the clock here. There was about like a minute 10 left, was it? Minute 15. I'll up the seconds. But the fact that he gets that foul and he breaks away is sort of good for him, is it not? You know what I mean? Gets that distance. He tries to shoot. He's going for the single leg again. Oh, Kennedy, get away from that leg, brother. Kennedy. Oh, Buchecha lands on bottom position. Oh, this is terrible for him, by the way. This is terrible. Like, I would be surprised if Kennedy could get some ground and pound here. Kennedy works some ground and pound, brother. He's going to try to keep grappling you here. Nice. 27 seconds left of the first round here. Buchecha looks like he lands a nice right hand, but... Oh, nice knee for Kennedy. Nzechukwu here. Nice combo here. He's swinging on him. He's swinging on him. He's gonna finish him. 7 seconds left. Oh my god. They're gonna last it. Ah, dude. I can still cash if he gets a finish in the first half of the second round, because it is under 1.5 rounds, but that would have been so good to just get him out of there in the first round. Oh. Because you guys can see on the screen that I've got Kennedy and Nzechukwu to win by KO under 1.5 rounds. Fuck me, dude. Sorry for the swearing. Come on, Kennedy. You can get this guy out of there. He stuffed, like, he looked pretty good. Stuffed a lot of the takedowns, then, like, kept reversing position in terms of, like, trying to get back up. Work his way back to the cage. Climb his way back up again. I don't think Marcus Buchecha will have as much success in this round. Voice of Reason says, man, win or lose, think about it. Buchecha basically only has ground game, and he's not even getting anything off on Kennedy on the ground, yeah. Listen, I wasn't very high on him. I did pick him. I thought he would beat... Who was it? The guy that got cut from the UFC just recently. Oh, sorry, the clock. I'm hoping he gets the knockout here, guys. He beat the guy that just got cut. The heavyweight that probably shouldn't have got cut. I'm trying to think of his name. I can picture his... What just happened? Did he pull his knee? Was it eye poke? I need to go check that. What the fuck happened? Badai says a voice of reason. Yeah. It was Martin Badai. Martin Badai. It must have been an eye poke. Like, he wouldn't have just called it out like that. He just literally fell to the ground. I need to pause the clock. To be fair, he had his hands out like that. He just fucking headbutted the eye. Like, headbutted the finger there. It's crazy. Voice of Reason says, I mean, he ran into the guy's hand, but I guess it's on Kennedy for having his fingers out, yeah. Because you can't have outstretched fingers in the first place. Oh my god. I think probably what's going to happen, they're going to take a point away from him. Because Marcus is, like, he's blinking, you know what I mean? And he looks like he's fine. It's not like a Tom Aspinall situation where he gets, like, pushed back. Sean says, Buchecha looks like he wants to check out. I agree. I don't think he With the way he went to the ground, I thought he blew his knee out almost because he was trying to fall to a sitting position. But I do think he doesn't want to fight anymore. Like, his best round was probably going to be in that first round as well. But now he gets time to recover, so... Are they going to go back into it? We can see the replay. Oh my god, please don't cancel the fight, brother. Take a point away from him if you want. I don't care. Like, even if they want to take a point, I'm fine with that just because, like, he already had the groin strike. Yeah. 1 point. Yeah, perfect. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Even though he sort of went into it himself, I don't mind that. All right, fight starting again. It was 4 minutes 38. Jesus, it was 20 seconds into the round. I'm upping it right now. 34, 33, 30, 30. Okay, we've got it. Plenty of time to hunt him down, Kennedy. Oh, nice right hand for Marcus Buchecha. Just misses, though. Come on, Kennedy. You've got 2 minutes to hunt him down here. Oh, nice takedown attempt from Marcus Buchecha. Lands an elbow for Kennedy and Nzechukwu, but he's getting taken down. Oh, he's got his body already wrapped here with a nice leg around Kennedy, but he's too low down. He's not on the back. Like, Kennedy could get his leg out of here. Reverse it, Kennedy, and then push away. Let's land some shots. What was that? Oh my god, the high kick from Marcus Buchecha there. Oh, nice knee from Kennedy. He's out. He wants out of there, Kennedy. He wants out of there, please. Come on. Get him out of there. You got 1 minute. Come on, he wants it. Kennedy, no. No. What are you doing? You had your chance. Oh my god. I don't know what's happened here, man. Like, I don't know how you can immediately ask for the guy to get back up and then get taken down immediately. This is bad, guys. I obviously lost the bet, but he was working for it. I thought he was going to get it for a second. I still think if Buchecha can't get this any sort of submission here, if he can't get the submission, then he's going to need to get free of that leg. You could sort of just scissor the leg out. Land some ground and pound for Marcus Buchecha here. Nice elbow for Buchecha. Gotta go. I'll be back. All good, Sean. Take care, dude. Oh my god. Looks like it could be a finish here. Buchecha's picking his shots very well here. Dude, Buchecha, if he was just pounding away, he could have finished this fight already. And Nzechukwu's going to get stopped at this point, guys. Yeah, these are the volume sort of strikes that we wanted. Oh, not we wanted, but if you're from Marcus Buchecha's corner, you wanted. He's trying to isolate the arm. I think he's going to try to go for the armbar here. He's going for the armbar, 100% he is. 8 seconds. He's not going to get it now. 2 seconds left. Jesus Christ, Kennedy could have got it there. I don't know why. I don't know how you break the guy up. You're obviously about to finish him. Instead of jumping on top of him, you let him back up and then immediately run into a double leg. Says, I don't know, man. Kind of sucks to have a guy push his face into your fingers and lose a point. Yeah, I know what you mean from before. But I actually sort of agree with it because, you know, his fingers are still outstretched to a degree. And then, you know, he had need him to the groin before that as well. So if there was no need to the groin, then I wouldn't have probably taken a point there. I see why they make a distinction between intentional and unintentional. Yeah, I understand. I think I will say though, to go back to this fight, like if Buchecha's not pounding away at him on the ground, he might just be gassed completely right here. So I wonder what's going on. Come on, Kennedy, let's get a counter KO here. Oh my god, please don't get taken down again. Dear Christ. I forgot to start the clock. All right, we're 4:45. Buchecha's got his back, sort of, but he's trying to, like, pull him down. He's way too low on him, I think. Oh, but he got him down. Kennedy could reverse this position, though, land on top. Especially if he switches his hips. Oh, no. He's, like, he's turning the wrong way. What is going on here? 4 minutes, 10 seconds. This is crazy stuff here. I don't know why they're staying in this position for so long. Someone said 10-8 Buchecha because of the point. Yeah, it's true. So Kennedy's going to need a finish here. It has to be 10-8. Oh, wait, it's not. Is it 10-8? It's a loss of a point. It's 9-9. 9-9? No. How does it work again? Am I crazy? Because he lost the point in the second round. It could end up going to a draw. Kennedy wins this round. Yeah. Can we sort of do something here, boys? I think Kennedy also won the first round. I agree. Because he rocked him towards the end of the first as well. Kennedy, come on, champ. What are we sitting in this position for? Nice elbow from Kennedy. Nice elbow again. Nice elbow again. What is Kennedy's like still trying to wrap up this leg? I don't know why. Just break the body lock and then get over the top. That's it. Come on, break the body lock. Not the cage grab. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Like, nice elbow. Nice elbows. Break the body lock, Kennedy. It's so weak, bro. It's so weak, the body lock. Just break the body lock and turn in. I don't understand. Look how weak it is. He's adjusting it every 2 seconds, dude. No! That's another cage grab, bro. At this point, I want Kennedy to lose. This has been like 2-3 cage grabs this fight. Oh my god, Max Buchecha pulled bottom position again. He's got to be stupid. Oh my god. Kennedy, land some ground and pound, brother. Oh no, he's getting rolled here. What the Kennedy, come on, land back on top, pull your leg out. Dude, this fight is so weird. I don't know what Nzechukwu doing right here. Like, just pull your knee out, brother. I don't understand. Has he got both hands? No, he's got one. Come on, land some fucking ground and pound shots at Nzechukwu, bro. I don't understand what's going on. This is weird. He could potentially finish him. This is a draw, I think, isn't it? What a weird fight. I'm going to say right now, that was a weird one. And some of the scrambles, it just seems so, like, obviously I'm not, this is coming from someone with very, very little BJJ experience, like, very little. I'm talking about, like if I had to put it in terms of, like, heavy training, maybe, like, a month or something like that. I'm more done boxing practice, you know, boxing training. It just looked like they could have gotten out of certain positions so easy. Like, Nzechukwu, I don't know why he was behind the back. He could have just pulled his leg out, gotten back on top. There was so many times he was trying to, like, he could have just reversed position, turned into him. You know what I mean? Voice of Reason says, unless they're trying to gift to Buchecha, seems like they really like him for some reason. I don't know. I'm pretty certain it should be a draw. Pretty certain. I think it'll go... I think maybe one judge will give it to Buchecha, maybe. Give him, like a... What would it have been? Maybe a 10-8 round. Instead of that, give him a 10-7 or something like that. Or give him the first round. Look at Buchecha's eye. It's completely gone. Let's hear. We're going to hear the decision here. I need to put... Oh, it's a draw. All three judges scored 28-28. Great job, champ. Great job. Do I get a push on that? Because remember, I remember last time, see these two bets here? The last time I had a bet like this was on Jan Blachowicz against Bogdan Guskov. And I ended up getting my money back. So I'm pretty sure I get a voided bet after that. Voice of Reason says voided bet. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So we'll have to see. Let's have a look here, actually. Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't think maybe like the play in terms of the win by KO under 1.5 rounds. I don't think that'll get voided. I think I'll just lose that one. But in terms of Kennedy and Nzechukwu to win, like right out, I think I'll get that voided bet, which is good. That was the bigger bet in general, so get some money back there. See how we go. All right, this is the next fight as well, by the way. Okay, I've got an idea. All right, voice of reason's here. He knows what's coming. We're going to try to do some drawing here during the break time. By the way, I did take off my initial bet on Morgan Charriere because there was better odds for the next one. So instead of getting him at like, would have been minus 110, I got him at plus 130 because the odds did change. So I've already updated that on my other thing, by the way. Like on my list of bets. I've got it on the last slide. I've updated it. All right. What else is very piratey if I can parrot? All right. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. We're gonna have to see how this turns out. This is good. Voice reason says I've got Melky by decision or sub here. This could be a fight of the night, yeah. You know, even though I've just picked Morgan, dude, this could be a fun one. We don't have much time for this one. All right. Hopefully that doesn't look that bad. How do we do Melky's? It's just a Dalmatian, right? All right, we're just gonna do like this. We'll do some black and white spots all over then. I do not believe it. Not believe it. Feel bad. I'm sort of making him look like a soccer ball here, but how else can you do a Dalmatian? Oh, Sean says, hey, I'm back. Sorry to take a dump after watching 2 fights down. Nah, all good, dude. Appreciate you coming back anyway. But yeah, draw in the last fight. You missed it. Draw in the end. Let's do one eye like this. Come on, let me press it. Voice of Reason says that this guy is like the Dennis Rodman of the UFC with his hairstyles. Yeah, I know. Like, look at his last hairstyle compared to this one as well. All right, there we go. Sean says, need Costa to win for my bet. This will also determine if I beat you this week with picks, because the rest were all the same. Good luck, brother. Good luck. I do want Morgan to win, but we'll see. In the end, I'm happy for anyone else who gets like any bets correct as well or any picks. So the most important thing is that we see a good fight, I reckon. As well, also, Sean, if you haven't been to these streams too much in the past, just know that I've been doing a lot of drawing recently just during the break. So if you see anything on screen, just don't be alarmed, all right? So the reason why I did this drawing is because his nickname is the Pirate for Charriere, and then his nickname is Dalmatian as well for Melchizedek Costa. So I was like, how am I going to do something without like coloring his whole body, you know? I like that. He's hype. Sean says, looks like a cow. I'll take it. Thought he looked more like a soccer ball pretty much, but... I should have done like floppy ears or something. Like I just didn't have time. All right, let's go. Start. Melky's got some really, really fast kicks. Morgan also has nice kicks as well, but I think he's got the speed advantage. I'm talking about Melky Costa here. I just worry about the hands of Morgan. If you're someone who's picked Melky here, it's the boxing, I think. That'll get him there, but nice kick from Morgan. Nice, another kick. Not much has happened yet. They're still feeling each other out here. Oh my god, he just head kick KO'd Morgan Charriere. Oh my god. Holy shit. I bet you no one expected that. Holy shit. Whoa. I'm very happy for Melky Costa because he's done so well in the past like year and a half in his fights. Holy shit, I did not expect that. I need to see what happened. Oh, it wrapped around. He had his hand up. It just wrapped around the guard. Thank God he didn't get another ground and pound strike in there. Looks like you beat me this week, Sean. So congratulations, brother. He did not take one shot, yeah. It was right around the guard. It's the same thing that happened to Poirier as well. Except Poirier's one went to the back of the head. His one went right to the temple around the guard there. Oh my god. Crazy, crazy. Jesus. Congratulations to Melky here. I feel bad for Voice of Reason though. I thought you said you had him. Someone said he had him by decision and sub. Is that right? It's unlucky, brother. But congratulations to Sean there. Beautiful knockout. Crazy stuff. Yes, that was me, but we'll get him in the next time. Yeah. Don't worry. Cheers, says Sean. Congratulations, dude. Dude, my bets are not doing well this time around, I'll tell you that. But, you know, it is what it is. I've had a very good last 2 weeks, so I'm not too upset. Voice of Reason says it is 11:40, and the takeout I'm trying to get stops taking orders at 12:45, so I'm glad Milk is hurrying it along. Yeah. You can get it during the card, right? Might be cooked. Says he. I did get the voided bet, by the way, on Kennedy Nzechukwu. By the way, guys, if you want to see my... Oh, okay, I'm going to have to finish that off. Let's just do that. My bets here. I can't switch a screen. Give me a second. These were my bets on the card. They haven't been going that well. Because, look, Morgan Charriere to win is now gone. But Kennedy Nzechukwu, I get the money back for that, my unit. And then, obviously, I have this as the main card parlay. That's gone as well. So, I need Almeida and Olejniczak to end by KO early. I need Kevin Vallejos to win by KO or submission. And then I also need, like, him to just win in general. Because if he wins in general, then I've recuperated some money for sure. Dude, he's really hyped right now. Voice of Reason says, I'm interested in the Vallejos fight and how he looks. I think his next fight might be time to fade him. Depending on who he fights next, for sure. We'll have to see. One more win to raise the hype. Yeah. There'll be a ceiling for Kevin at some point. We need to see how he does with his counter wrestling as well. But watching how Gene Silva had so much success with his power when he fought him the first time, I would need to see how he goes against a lot of matchups. I think, honestly, him versus like someone like Arnold Allen, I would like to see. I'd like to see a fight like that. Crazy knockout. I can't believe that. 4 wins past like year and a half. The win over C-Rod's probably the most impressive because Philly just sort of stuck his head into the guillotine. So to me, the C-Rod win is like the best win. And then Voice of Reason says, I felt like if Danny Silva threw a little more, he could have won that fight. True, if he had more volume, but he did take a lot of massive shots. Like, Danny Silva has a great chin. Like, if it was a lot of other people, I think he might have potentially rocked that guy. Melky is super active. He is very, very active. Like a Marab active, dude. Whoa, Sean, dude. Appreciate your breakdowns. Please don't stop. I know how money is South African is peanuts, but here's a little bit of it. Dude, I appreciate it regardless. Thank you so much. Like, everything helps out. I put everything that I get from any of these streams or any of my videos, like, I put it right back into the channel to do stuff. So I'm hoping that maybe like next year is a big year for the channel, and we start to like grow a little bit more, and I'm going to try to put more effort into it, even though I'm getting a little bit busier with work next year. I don't mind, because I really do enjoy it. But thanks again, Sean. I appreciate your donation, dude. I've heard like a lot of like money, different types of money is peanuts. I've heard that a lot of people from New Zealand say the same thing about their money being peanuts, bro. But thanks again. I'll give you a little heart. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to get started here on this next one, regardless. This next drawing, by the way. All right, let's go for it. How do we do this next one? Cezina. I don't know who Cezina, what Cezina means. Cezina. What do you reckon, guys? What should we do for the next drawing here? So I'm going to try to draw something, because we did have this one, which wasn't the best. But we're going to try to do another one. Because we've got a bit of time between the next fight. The next fight is Cesar Almeida versus Cesare Olejniczak. A voice Teresa says, no way they got Joanna up there. That's funny. Yeah. Didn't she have some issue recently? Like, didn't she have an issue with Jamal Hill or something like that recently? I saw something on a few posts. Like when I went to, I don't search like X very much. I think it's a terrible app to use, I'll be honest, in terms of like living your life. I think like there's so much terrible negative stuff on X in general, like Twitter or whatever. But you do get to see current events, and I'm pretty sure I saw something between Joanna versus like Jamal Hill or something like that. It seemed like a bad altercation, previous history as well. Oh, anyway, we're going to get started in this drawing. I'm going to try to figure out what to do. Maybe I can draw a better... Maybe I can draw a better one. How can I do this? Alright. 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 Oh no. It's going to look like cat ears. Oh no. Maybe? Give me a second. I'll fix it. Okay. Oh no. Dear God. I was trying to do Batman, guys, I swear. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Alright. Oh, Triple T's here. Hi, how you going, dude? Voice of Reason says, and Errol Helwani was like, that's never appropriate no matter the context to say that to a woman. I don't know. No way they got you. Yeah. Oh, so I was right. It did happen, right? I did see something like that. Listen, if it personally, if it was me in this situation, I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't have said something like that, even afterwards. But like, people forget all the time, these guys are fighters. Like, these guys are fighters in the end of the day. So it's like them saying something like that. I don't think I take it with the same level as like someone else saying it, because it's like they could obviously just do it because, and they could be more dangerous with how they do it. And with Jamal Hill, I'm pretty sure in the thing that I saw, she was threatening his partner like a couple of times as well. So I can understand him losing his temper. Maybe if he had swung at her, then maybe I'd be saying something different, but... Alright, how am I gonna make this look like fucking... Alright, I'm already succumbed that this is not gonna look like Batman. I wish there was some sort of tool that I could color in. Triple T says, nice pirate on Dalmatian drawing. So you did see it, bro. Thanks, dude. Sean says they also had some history. I think he tried with her a long ago. I think that's probably would have caused like issues. Do you know what I mean? Like if he had dated her at one point or had like gone out with her or tried to go out with her, then obviously there's some history there. You know what I mean? Because what would have started... The thing is that what would have started the issue? Do you know what I mean? Because people don't say those things just out of the blue, so something would have had to start the issue. So it has to be like either a prior conflict or maybe someone said something really bad at the start, but pretty sure what I heard was that she had said some very, very bad things about his partner and then said like, oh, I'd like smash her head in or something like that as well. But obviously this is all like, how do you say, like hearsay, or we don't know for certain. We're trying to make improvements on this Batman and Robin outfit, if you didn't know who Cesar is going to be. But yeah, very interesting situation. Triple T says, I had to see your reaction to the Costa KO allegedly. Oh, you're talking about the other situation? Yeah, dude. It was fucking insane as well. Can I say that? It was fucking insane KO. Obviously, I lost. Like, I picked Morgan to win, but above bets and stuff, like, in the end, I just love seeing some crazy stuff happen or some crazy fights. And I did not expect him to get a KO in the first round. I was more in line with probably with how Voice of Reason saw it, which is like it probably goes to decision, or it would be like how do you say, like a submission win. Maybe he takes the back because he's got a good back take system, honestly. All right, we're working in. This is terrible. Okay. This is what's going to happen, guys. Like, what will happen is, eventually, as we start to make more money with this channel and stuff like that, right? We're going to buy a fucking pad and we're going to get as good at drawing as possible so that we can draw this stuff. Because drawing with the mouse is literally fucking impossible, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, if I had a pad, like, how do you say, like a little pad for drawing? Oh, dude, it'd be insane. Thanks, guys, for stopping by the way, and saying hi and talking in the chat. I do want to say I appreciate it. And if you do like the stream, just please give it a like as well. If you like the videos in general, please give it a like. All right, that's going to sharpen that up a bit. There we go. Then Batman sort of has like little abs, right? I'd say that. All right. Okay, that's good enough. We'll go for Batman like this. I think that's good. Voice of Reason says Lemos pulled out. Yeah, I was pretty sad to hear that. I saw that Gillian Robertson and that fight was cancelled. It was meant to be on earlier as well. I'm pretty sad about that. I thought Gillian Robertson would put on a good performance, potentially have a submission, or like maybe it would end by finish. Amanda Lemos maybe gets a KO or something like that, but Triple T says my favorite bet is the start round 3 no for this fight, this next one. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Let me know if you like any of those bets, or if there's any bets that you think like, oh, I could have done better on. Then maybe next time I can adjust it. You know what I mean? Because it's always like a learning. You always want to learn with whatever you're doing, you know? All right. Okay, we're going to get started on this Robin because it's all over right here because we got no time. Dear God. Dear God. I don't remember what Robin looks like. That is a problem I have. Okay. Okay, whatever happens here, we can put a black line over it anyway. Oh my God, what have I done? Is there a way I can cancel that? Oh, yeah, all right, not bad. This is why we need the pad, guys. It's why we need the pad. Guys, does anyone know how much like a little track? Not a, what is it called? It's not a trackpad, but it's like one of those pads that you can draw on. You know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know how much those things cost? Because I promise you, like, I want to start doing this for pretty much every stream. Just make it a little bit less boring, you know what I mean? You guys are just sitting there waiting for the fights to happen, just listening to my yapping away and stuff like that. So, gives me something to do, gives you guys something to look at on the screen. I would like to also start playing music and stuff like that, a little bit. But I've got to find out songs that you can possibly play. No copyright. Alright, they are starting to walk out, by the way. Yeah, if anyone knows what I'm talking about or what that thing is called or how much money it costs, then maybe like that'll be a next investment for channel live streams and stuff. Let's get the line. Let's just draw the arm there. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Can I say that? Give me a second. Okay. Let's go down like this. All right. We just keep going red. By the way, yeah, like I said, you guys, if you do like these streams, leave a like on the channel. It does just let me know if you guys like them. And anyone who's already liked already, or who just watches the videos in general, you're just stopping by and say hi, I do want to say I appreciate it. By the way, guys, the fight is starting pretty soon, so I know I'm probably getting distracted with drawing this, but it probably will start in the next minute because Cesare is already in the octagon. At this point, I should just do Spider-Man or something. Nah, it's Robin. Gotta do Robin, though. Alright, we're getting the green. Wait, is Robin green like that? Robin green? Lawrence. Alright. That's pretty good enough, I think. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, I missed a lot of things here. Okay, wait, JDM Morales is rumored fight. I'd rather see JDM Prates, but that's good fight, true. Sean says Mamorchiev. What do you mean? Can you say again? I need to know what you're talking about here. If you're talking about like someone who keeps coming into my room every now and again, it's my girlfriend keeps knocking on the door. But my like I'm meant to be looking after my grandma later on as well. Now my girlfriend's usually the one that talks knocks on my door, but right now my family's over, so. Oh, who came? Like, oh, yeah, I'm seeing the message there. Who came in just now? That was my family. It was my dad. I know he's got a very high pitched voice. Would you believe it? Okay. I thought you were saying in general, like, my girlfriend has come in like twice now before just to ask for a few things. Voice of Reason says my GF doesn't like fights. She's happy for the 6-week break. Yeah. My girlfriend's pretty happy for the break as well, bro. She's pretty happy, dude. My girlfriend pretty much she doesn't watch any of the fights, nothing. I've tried to get her interested somewhat, but it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. All she knows is that like every single other weekend, I'm just like, you don't understand. This is the biggest fight ever right now, right? And she's like, you say that shit all the time, you know? But I'm like, you don't understand. Marab is like trying to go for another win this week, you know? Like, and I'll just be talking like this, you know? Anyway, fight's happening. I'm going to be starting it real quick. This could be a 1-round banger right now. Okay, fight clock starting. 45, 44. My wife and 5-year-old about to wake up. I have to chase them away for main fights always. Especially when it's like going on, dude. I've got two nieces, and like for some fight cards, the any time that I'm not streaming like the events, which has been pretty rare, but they're usually like either in my lap or like be running, like, you know, how do you say, like crawling around, like going different directions or like crying and stuff. So it's like, dude, because my brother-in-law loves watching the events as well, so we'll watch them all together, and it can get very hectic. Voice of Reason says, yes, I say that as well. I tell her, you don't get it. You could possibly be the highest skill level fight of all time. It's true. I say that pretty much every week to her. Like, I was trying to tell her about JDM and Islam when they were fighting. I was like, you don't understand. This fight is the biggest fight that could possibly happen besides, you know, obviously I wouldn't say besides Taporia and Islam, because she wouldn't understand that, you know. Ooh, Cesare goes for a takedown, gets it immediately on Almeida here. Very, very impressive. This is pretty impressive, yeah. I said it in my video, in my predictions video. I was like, this guy could mix in the grappling. It would do him very, very well to mix in the grappling, because Almeida's pretty bad at getting back up afterwards. Maybe he's worked on it, but he was held down and controlled by long periods of time by Roman Kopylov. Two minutes 58. He's trying to get into a head and arm position here, but oh man, these shoulder strikes on the ground, very impressive right now. He's going for it. He's going for it. I do appreciate anyone who's trying to do some damage on top position like this. Oh, he's turning in. He's trying to at least, but Cesare's putting him back on his back. I need to finish this Batman and Robin drawing on screen right here. Not gonna lie. Alright, Cesare's moving back up. I'm distracted. I'm still drawing. Couldn't help myself. I need to finish this. Olejniczak's still in controlling position. On top, Almeida's flat backed on the ground pretty much. He's trying to get back up. Alright, I think that looks better. Still working in this clinch. Not really much has happened. This looks like this fight could be more of like, ooh, nice. Close fight in the clinch. That's round one, guys. Ooh.
What do you guys think? I didn't get to see the full round. Obviously, I was finishing the drawing, but I'm pretty sure Cesare controlled him for at least 2-3 minutes of that round on the ground. A lot of clinch time as well. We'll see how this fight goes. I'm going to start the clock. All right, we're starting straight away. I did have a bet on this fight, but it needs to be under, so it needs to finish in this round, basically. Caesar, round 1. Oh, you gave it first to Caesar or Cesare? Cesare. Because both of them are named pretty much like a close name there. I think it's Cesare, yeah. Almeida's trying to push forward here. 10-9 Olejniczak in the first. He's really peppering that jab out, but Caesar's trying to counter him with the right hand here. You can see how quick Cesare is, actually. I did say he would probably have the speed advantage here because Caesar can be quite ploddy and move forward, a bit like a slower version of Pereira, honestly. More squared stance. Oh my god, he lands a big counter right. Cesare's trying to go for a takedown, though, and he gets it. Very, very impressive. I don't know if he was hurt really badly by that shot or not, but he took a big right hand just before he got the takedown. All right, he's letting him back up almost. Caesar's trying to get back up to his feet, but he's taking his back. Voice of Reason says he does look a little bit rocked, I think, or he did at the time. He's trying to mat return him here, I think. He's getting his leg wrapped on the inside. He's got to somehow turn to his left, I think. Because leg inside, you wouldn't drag down again. Get the body lock. He's trying to drag him down. He's got him down again. Caesar made a flat back on the mat again. Great return from Cesare Olejniczak here. Man, both Olejniczak brothers look exactly the same, bro. Like, they look exactly the same. Same beard and everything. It's right on top. He's covering his mouth right now. I hate when fighters do that, but it's good. It's good. $216, $214. What is it? $212, $211. Yeah, perfect timing. Just in top control here. He's in half guard. Should try to go to full mount here if you can. Nah, Caesar's turning in. We're going to confirm another round in the books here. Caesar returned. Oh my god. I was about to say we're going to confirm another round in the books here is what I was saying. But then Caesar actually turned him, reversed him, and now he's on top position in the guard of Cesare Olejniczak here. And he didn't land much ground and pound. So if Caesar lands a good amount of shots here, this could turn the tides. But he gets back up, goes for a takedown. Caesar's too slow getting his way back up to the feet, and he's flattened him back on the ground again. Dude, this is stupid. This is some fucking Kennedy Nzechukwu, like, getting back up type shit. Like, you know where he rocked Marcus Buchecha, and then immediately he's like, oh, stand back up, and then he gets double-legged? Dude, it was like that pretty much to me. Fuck, dude. It's good for me in terms of Olejniczak getting the win because I picked him. But I want to see, like, people do the correct things, you know what I mean? Get back up, stand to the feet again. He's trying to isolate the arm. He's trying to get the crucifix. He almost got it, but Almeida's turning in. If he can flatten him out again, he's pretty much got it. Oh, nice elbow. Nice ground and pound strikes for Cesare Almeida here. Cesare Olejniczak here. 17 seconds left. Triple T says 2-0. I agree. It's pretty much 2-0 right now as well. We didn't end up getting that bet, though. Pretty sad. If Vallejos wins, though, we get a bit of our money back. But in terms of the early fights, even though some of the picks went well, the bets did not go well. So, is what it is. Happens sometimes. Yep. The corner's saying the correct stuff than Cesar Almeida here. They're telling him he's going to need a knockout. Which is true. He's gotten controlled way too much. He's been like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes of control time in the past like 2 rounds. He doesn't need to brawl with him now. He does not need to brawl with him. Please do not brawl. For the love of God, bro. By the way, guys, if you're jumping in as well, I just wanted to say, show some props to Sean, because he did put a donation in earlier when he didn't need to, you know what I mean? So if you guys see that donation, please give it a like. Say some props to Sean as well. Appreciate any extra support. Oh my God, I haven't started the clock yet. Okay, there it is. He's trying to secure another takedown already. Oh, he's going to get it. He's lifting him up. He's doing a marab, hoisting him above his shoulder. I honestly think he might be able to get a submission in this round, but we'll see. Very impressive stuff from Cesare Olejniczak here to nullify someone like Cesar Almeida, but it's a perfect game plan. Like, I know it might be a bit boring, you know what I mean, to watch, but it's a perfect game plan against someone like Cesar Almeida, who's very, very dangerous on the feet. Hard to completely KO as well. That was a nice elbow to the body. Was it an elbow to the groin? I thought it was a nice elbow to the body there. Dude. Okay, we're going to pause it. Was it how... How do you low blow from top position? I thought it wasn't a low blow. I thought it was an elbow to the body. He must have elbowed the nuts. I don't know how... Fuck. You've lost position to a fucking random elbow to the nuts, bro. Come on, dude. Oh my God. If he gets KO'd here, this could ruin his debut. Did you just say you watched the knee to the head? You mean on the ground, sir? You can knee him to the head when he's standing up. Oh, nice body shot for Cesar Almeida, but he gets taken down again by Cesar Olejniczak. He did give up position because of the low blow, but he got it again. He got it again, man. He's just going to get some more control time wrapped up here. Unless Almeida can sort of do the reversal he did in round 2. Smart game plan for Olejniczak here. Smart game plan, but boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like I prefer some more ground and pound, some more like switching positions at least. You know. I can't lie. You know what I mean. I like to see some more action if I can. He's trying to get that head and arm, but he's not in the right position for it. Nice shoulder strike again. Sorry, I'm not really saying much, guys. Wait! Is the clock still paused? Oh my god, because of the break. I was about to say it's because there's only like a minute left in the round. There we go. We're perfectly synced again, but Jesus. Apologies. Got about a minute left in the round. Cesar is just trying to take his back again. He's trying to go for this submission with the back control. But I think we're just going to go to a very, very dominant decision here. It'd be nice to see some more shots here. Nice job. Some in-tight strikes, but he's going to return him again. 20 seconds left. They're in this clinch. Cesar Almeida's trying to go for a Hail Mary guillotine or something. He's not going to get it. He switches sides. 8 seconds left. He jumps it, though. I don't know why. He's nowhere near getting it. 3 seconds left. Impressive win for him. I was going to say impressive. Impressive win for Cesar Almeida. It's alright. I can't say the right name, dude. Impressive win for Cesar Olejniczak over Cesar Almeida. He deserved the win. Obviously, had so much control time, but doesn't mean it wasn't that. It wasn't exciting. You know what I mean? It wasn't fucking exciting fight, by the way. All right. That fight's wrapped up. I assume it's going to be 30-27s. So you know what that means, guys? It means we're going to get started on this. All right. So let's think about what we can do here, because we did Batman and Robin. So this is what's happened so far. We've gone this and this. Okay? Because the nickname is the Pirate and the Dalmatian. It was a terrible Dalmatian drawing, I understand. Now we're going from here to this, right? So let's figure out what we can do here. I'm going to go by nicknames, mostly. But El Chino. Isn't that for Chinese? No? Yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure. What can we do for these guys here? It's probably going to be a 30-27 here, guys. We're still in this fight, by the way. Yeah, it's all three, 30-27. Impressive. Impressive at the end of the day. All right, let's think about it. What can we do, guys? Please, just give me some suggestions, if you could, possibly for the next draw. He's just ninja. I could just easily do a ninja right here. All right. Okay. All right. I need suggestions for what to draw for Kevin Vallejos. Because I'm not gonna... I don't know how... I wouldn't do his nickname because it just means Chinese. So how would I draw him, you know? Put a Chinese flag on him. Alright. Let's think about this. Because that's meant to be the knot there. Alright. Alright, we need silver. Alright. Alright. We're putting it together. Any suggestions for Kevin Vallejos, guys? We could possibly get some. Or else I'll have to try to figure something out, but... let's see, what else? Alright. It's that, right? You gotta go across. Like this. And then you can do like that. And then that. There we go. And then it's like a mesh. There. This is why I need the pad to draw it. Fight starting in about 1 to 2 minutes, guys, by the way. He said put some hair on his chest. That's what he said. On Kevin Vallejos, is that what you're talking about? I've got an idea. He's a young man, mate. Like, he is a young man at the end of the day. Put some hair on his chest. Oh my god, I fucking fucked that up. I'll just redraw that black line. Lucha Libre. Yeah, I was thinking already doing like a wrestler sort of thing. I should probably finish this. I'm not gonna have time. I'll have to do it midway through. Like I said, this is very hard to do with a fucking mouse, but they shouldn't have made Giga this big of an underdog, I don't think, but he is. I do agree that Vallejos probably should win this fight, but still a very good veteran fighter. That's good enough for the ninja side. Definitely. By the way, I need to change the fighters' names. There we go. There we go. And we'll go to the clock, up the time, reset, then go to the round. Okay. We'll try to do... Giga should style on him. Kevin is walking out with a starstruck face. Maybe he's nervous, dude. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him his mask here. Could have possibly been a darker blue, but we're alright. And Kevin is hyped right now. Alright. We got him. That's good enough. That's good enough for now, guys. That's good enough. We need to do... Your pick makes Kevin look... Oh my god, man. Jeez, Sean. I can't help it, dude. I need this pad to draw on, bro. I'll get one maybe soon. Maybe into the next year. Anyway, the fight's starting. Oh my god. I can't even finish. Well, someone... Wrestlers fight shirtless anyway, right? Let's go. Fight's on. Perfect timing on the clock as well, by the way. Very careful. You can see how quick Kevin is, though, but I'm very, very worried that Giga's going to fucking land some big kick on him in the first round. I'm very, very nervous for the first round. There's a lot of noise going on outside my house. Not much is happening. Kevin's really trying to be careful. Oh, he came in with a nice right hand. Caught Giga with a nice right hand there. He didn't even let him have a chance to stand back up. He quickly closed the distancing. Got him with a nice right there. By the way, guys, I know his name is pronounced Vallejos. I keep hearing it pronounced as well like that. Because I know the two L's in Spanish make that like sort of yeah like sound, you know? J sound almost. But it's so much easier to just say Vallejos. Two minutes 50. Nice kick for Kevin. Catches the kick of Giga, but nice body kick. Goes up high with it as well. Giga just like rushes into him. Tries to go for a flying knee on him right there. Sean says Giga's kicks are hard, and I agree, dude. I said he was going to have like some really, really hard kicks, especially in the first round. He always gets tired. I will say this, Giga always gets tired as the fight goes on just because of how hard he throws. But look at that cut on the calf or on the shin there. Jesus Christ. Does anyone see that? I don't know where that came from. Did he get it from... Must have got it from the elbow. Maybe like he blocked the body shot. But that's a massive, massive cut there. Voice of Reason said he checked the kick and his leg got fucked. Jeez. Dude, that's bleeding a lot as well. If Kevin can get him down early, oh my god, it would be massive. One minute 30 still. Kevin is holding him against the cage. He's going to try to get him down still with a body lock, but... Not much has happened, though. You know what I mean? Like, Vallejos is pushing him up. There's a lot of clinch work. But this round is still fairly, like, up in the air. Oh, nice spinning back fist. Nice body kick from Giga as well. Nice body kick again. Giga's probably landed some of the biggest shots in terms of body shots, but Kevin did land that massive right hand at the start. You can see how he's trying to close the distance with the boxing heavy style, but he's not getting it right now. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog outside, but... Oh, nice body shot for Giga as well in the first round. Nice low kick. Again for Kevin. Oh, he closes the distance. Nice right hand for Kevin again. Weird round. I don't know. Like, that, is it you go by visible damage on the leg as well? As much as I think Kevin is winning, I think Giga should win round one on damage. I think he could edge it, honestly. It's a really weird round. I might give it to Giga as well. That's why I was... Oh my god, look at how deep the cut is on the shin. That is so bad. It's completely open. That is so bad. Dude. Dude. Could hear his corner say, he's fucking terrified of you, bro. I don't think Kevin is terrified of him, but... Triple T said Vallejos did the damage. He checked the kick. He landed a couple of bigger shots, but Giga landed some really, really hard shots to the body as well with body kicks. But I need to see where that cut came from. I thought it came from the elbow, but it was a check. It was a check. He was right. Voice of Reason said it was a check. He took the kick, checked it well, and then it still cuts him completely open as well. That's pretty sad. By the way, second round starting, guys. I'm sorry. We're in round 2. We're going to have to see Vallejos pick up the pace here. Nice body kicks for Giga. Dude, my dog is barking up a storm. I'm going to get him in a second as well. I would like to see... Yeah, I'm hearing... I think it's Din Thomas talking, but I would like to see Vallejos land a bit more. Especially up top. Yeah, a lot of people giving first round to Giga. Nice right hand for Vallejos. Nice, another right hand. He landed good. Spinning back fist. He's going to knock him out. He's out cold. He's out cold. He's out cold. He's done. That was insane. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude. That was fucking vicious, man. Absolutely devastating knockout. Oh my god, I can pause the timer. Jesus Christ. I need to see that on repeat again. Oh my god. Dude, massive win. Can I see that? It was a big right hand. He follows up again with another big right hand, but spinning back fist. And then elbows. It was absolutely vicious elbows. Knocks Giga out for the first time in his career as well. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Giga's completely out. Like, you can see his eyes completely open as well as he's landing those elbows. He's out. Oh my god. I feel bad for Giga, but that was a fucking insanely good knockout. Brutal knockout as well. Yeah, Voice of Reason said he was out before he even fell. That was a bad knockout. With the spinning back fist, I'm pretty sure by the first elbow, he was gone. So he was just taking extra damage. It was really bad. Oh my god, dude. So Sean says, so my 3 bets won. I wonder if I should put the winnings on Kape. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Kape's very likely to get either a KO or a decision, but I wouldn't like chuck it all on him. You know what I mean? Like, it's still risky because Brandon Royval, you can't count out Brandon Royval. Vallejos odds changed from -400 to 150. Oh fuck! I didn't know that. I would have jumped on that. Are you talking about like they changed from 400 mid-fight after the first round? Maybe. Oh my god. That's good for us. I guess that's our bets though. So we made like 2 bets there. Because we got the Joannis Brito parlay with Kevin. So those 2. And then we got Kevin inside the distance as well. So very, very good. Very good. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we did get both of those as well. $25 on that. Could have done more. I mean, 20, how do you say, like 26. You guys are advising Sean as well to keep the money. I agree. Royval or Kape, yeah, could go a lot of different ways. I put something on Royval, yeah. Jesus, man, I'm watching the replay of that. That was fucking nasty, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I recommend keeping it, Sean. Keep the money, and then maybe just put like a tiny bit if you want on Kape. But I think like Brandon Royval's, if the fight goes longer, his volume could be a big problem. I think, but we should see. I went back and watched the Tyra fight, and Royval beat the shit out of Tyra. He did indeed. Yeah, on the feet he did. Jesus Christ, very impressive performance from Vallejos. Very impressive. All right, we should probably get started on the last one. That's what I think. This is the last one, guys. We've done this. Okay? Nothing before that because we didn't have time, but let's get started on the last one. Sean says, I think Cap will win, but maybe I should put like 50% on Royval just because of odds. I don't know. I don't like doing that too much. Like, I understand like putting bets on people that you're like, okay, this odds is just so good. You know what I mean? But it's like when you see odds more like Piotr Jan versus Marab, like you think, okay, it's crazy that Jan is like a plus 350 underdog or something like that. You know what I mean? But I think it's not that far between Royval and Cap right now, is it? Let me have a look. Yeah, he's like a plus 200 right now. I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk it all. But a lot of people are favoring Brandon Royval, actually. At least on Sportsbet, as far as what I'm seeing. In the end, it's your money, brother. It's your money. You could do whatever you like, but I put maybe a little bit, not super much. He's 2.95 on on South Africa betting site. Yeah, he's around 3.0 on 3.00 on Sportsbet right now. Either 2.99 or 3.00, I believe. So it's like pretty much right on plus 200. On Bet365, he's 3.4 right now. It's pretty crazy. I think I would do 25%. As long as you're free rolling, dude. Good luck. Good luck. By the way, Sean, I was gonna say if you're not in the Discord as well, you should join the Discord. That's where I do like any updates for any videos and stuff. You'll find out if any videos are coming out earlier or later as well. So feel free to join it. There are links on other videos that never expire, basically. So if you go on like my last video for betting guides or like fight night predictions, the link should still be there in the description. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it should still be there. Should still work as well. So if anyone does want to join that, just feel free to check out some other videos, check out the description, and then you can jump in. It's just a place where people can put their bets in as well, talk about MMA in general, and have any updates about the channel and stuff like that. We'll see how Royval goes here with Manel Kape. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm sort of rooting for Royval, even though I picked Kape just because I like Royval more. I don't really like Kape that much as a personality. Maybe as in he's entertaining, but I just don't like him. Personally. Alright, let's figure out what we can do here. Or plus total rounds, though. Okay, we've got Starboy, right? Starboy and Raw Dog. Oh my god. Okay, I'm looking at the nicknames. Yeah, Sean says I'm now rooting for Royval as well because he put the winnings on him. Yeah, fair enough, dude. I'm rooting for him too. Okay. How do we do this? Starboy. Can we do like Starboys in like the weekend, right? Oh my god, how are we gonna make this guy look like the weekend? Oh my god, alright. They're already talking about how the UFC is going to go on the break, and I'm so sad. And you know what? I could do that and then do orange, right? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. I thought that would come out looking a little bit better than I thought, but it's obviously not. Let's go like that. All right, we're trying to do the weekend. Oh my god, how are we gonna do this? It's red, right? There we go. All right, I don't know if this looks anything like the weekend, by the way. Sean says you gotta love how Cap owned Izzy though. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I think Izzy even laughed about it. I'm pretty sure I saw a clip about that. I never said he's not entertaining, you know, like, dude is funny. Alright. Dude, this is so bad. Okay. Let's try to just put so it looks more like the arm here. I can't see because of this thing. Okay, I don't know if this looks anything like the weekend, but okay, Jesus Christ. It doesn't look anything like the weekend. It's alright. We're working stuff out. How are we gonna do this? Oh my god, how are we gonna do this, bro? Alright, All right. I'm rooting for Royval too. Kape is a cheater. He is indeed a little bit of a cheater, isn't he? Too many eye pokes, man. I've already said it before. I was very disappointed with the Asiel Mabayev finish that he got with the double eye poke. Basically, Chris Weidmaning Bruno Silva. You know what I mean? So I would like if Brandon Royval won this, even though it would obviously it goes against my pick. I don't care, you know. Always root for Brandon. This is the last fight, though. I am keen for it. I can go relax with my partner after this, so. Appreciate everyone joining the stream, by the way. There's been a lot of people coming and going in here, so I will say if you do like the stream, please leave a like, by the way, but in general, if you're just here and you've typed a message and stuff like that, I do appreciate it. And I've seen like tons of people coming and going. Like the views on this stream, even though like many people just come in and out, it's still a lot better than a lot of my other ones actually. So appreciate that. I can see it's almost at like 1,400, which means people have been coming in and out. Plus, we have about 12 to 15 concurrent viewers every now and again, which is great. All right. Dude, we're ready to go in. Triple T says they're coming to check out the artwork. I don't doubt it, dude. It's obviously so impressive that you must need to come check it out. You know what I mean? It'll be something I like to... I'll probably keep doing it because I just like doing it. But I need to get that fucking pad. I still don't know what it's called, but I need to figure out what that thing is that you can draw on. And then I'll hook it up so I can draw on it because it's so much hard. It's so hard to do it with a mouse. Let's get ready, boys. Fight starting soon. What's capped by knockout paying? I think it's like plus 150 or something. It's pretty good. Sean says your best was Kevin. After I called him a bit dowsy, your pick just made it so obvious. Yeah, dude. God. Look at this. These are the ones who've done... Oh my god. So bad. The ninja one took me forever to do, honestly, with this mouse. And then the Batman. Obviously, it's the coloring in that takes forever. I think this is pretty good. Olejniczak, right? And then this. The parrot's not bad. That's my first time drawing a bird right there with the mouse. So, I think that's pretty good. I like this one. I actually really like this one. If I drawn a costume, maybe it would have been good as well. I don't know how much this looks like. This looks like the weekend, though. I will say that. I have no idea if it looks anywhere near the weekend. Let's try to make the hair a little bit lighter. Alright, the weekend's hair is probably a bit darker than this. We'll leave it like that, though. Damn, bro, they're stretching the card like crazy. I got a catfish dinner and stopped for gas, and they still aren't fighting. Yeah, dude, I know. It's because they needed to stretch it out after the fight got cancelled, and they rearranged it. And there was a lot of early finishes as well, so they were like, oh, a lot of breaks, you know what I mean? But usually when I do the streams, it's roughly around 3 hours for the main card. if there's around 5 to 6 fights. So, all right, the fight's starting, guys. Please, come on. See how this goes. I have no bets on here. I'm keen for like a 6 fight on this, honestly, because this bet's gone. Obviously, whoop. This bet's just gone. This is it, boys, by the way. This is the last fight of 2025. For the UFC, that is. Obviously, we can watch some boxing, and I might do some streams and stuff like that, but this is it. This is the last one for UFC, guys. So, soak it up, enjoy it while it lasts as well. That's the best we can do. Enjoy it while it lasts. Come on, Royval, mate. I know I picked Kape, but I fucking want you to win so bad. Come on, bro. Let's give us a good fight. Let's give us a fucking decision. Massive scrap and everything. Let's go. Come on. All right, starting in about a minute. Maybe 30 seconds. All right. Less time than that. Let's start right now. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Come on. All right. 5 o'clock starting, guys. We're on. I just have a feeling that Kape's going to try to walk him down, man. I saw that plus 150 KO prop, and man, it just looks so good, dude. He's on the front foot early. Keeping a decent amount of distance, though. Nice check of the kick, I think, for Royval. Nice inside low kick for Royval here. Nice body kick for Royval, but Kape lands a nice right hand, I think. I like that jab, like when people come in from an angle and do like a jab straight into a body kick or like into another low kick, like they've ripped the leg. I love seeing that. Especially when they go to the leg. Like when they chop down at the leg with that, what Royval does sometimes is great. Nothing's really happening from Kape's side right now. He's just steady pressure. Brandon's probably landed a lot more volume here already. Nice body kick for Brandon Royval. Not much is happening, fellas. I'm very nervous. Like I keep thinking, like, what's gonna happen? You know. Sorry, I was just talking to my partner. She's here. Give me a second. All right. You ready? It's for my dog. Oh my god, did I just miss him knocking out Brandon Royval? No, he's out cold. No! No! You've done this. You've done this, Rocky. You've done this. No, dude. Fuck, man. Holy shit. I didn't get to see what happened. I got saw like when he was rocked on the ground. Give me a second. You sit here, sir. What happened? I thought it wasn't early. It looked like he was going out as he was doing the ground and pound, but I only got to see it just at the end. Oh my god, it was a massive right hand. Oh, he's... Massive right hand. Listen, I'll say this, right? Because I could see Sean say that it was potentially early and then he went Royval. Oh, well, you agree now with the voice of reason, then I can see that. Personally, it looked like he went out from the right hand and then the follow-up shot. To me, he's too stumbled. You can see it. I wouldn't want him to take another 2-3 more shots after that just to confirm that he's out. You know what I mean? It's best to just call it there. But fuck, man. So fucking sad, dude. Dude, this is coming from someone... by the way, I didn't put on screen, but like I said, I put... like when I saw it was like plus 150 odds, I did put a very small bet on that. By KO outright, but listen, I would rather like this is coming from someone, by the way, guys. If you didn't know, I put a bet on Ilia Topuria to KO Charles Oliveira in the first 2 rounds, right? And I was saying it so much, I was like, I hope I lose this fucking money so bad. I put this bet on because that's what I feel like is gonna happen. But I was praying that this money is like sacrificed so that he could like survive or beat Topuria. And he did not, bro. He did not do that. Voice of Reason says, all I got to say is I think Pantoja beats Kape, but I'm not sure Van does. I think Pantoja would beat Kape still. I don't think Pantoja would get knocked out like that. Dude, man, I'm so sad. It's all your fault, Rocky. By the way, this is my other dog, if you guys didn't know. It's all he came in right as he knocked him out as well. So it's all your fault, buddy. Unbelievable, dude. They're going to give Kape someone important next. Like, if Pantoja wants to come back and fight and they don't give him an immediate title shot, first of all, if they don't give Pantoja an immediate title shot after he recovers, even if Tyra versus Van or whatever happens, if they don't give an immediate title shot, it's a disgrace, right? But if they give him anyone else, it's most likely going to be someone like Kape, I think. And then I still would think that he beats Kape regardless, but I don't know, man. Fuck, dude. I did not want to see that, man. Not in the first round like that. Anyways, guys, I will say that, yeah, I got to go. Thanks later, says Triple T. Yeah, no, all good. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to head off. I appreciate everyone coming by and joining, talking as well. So Sean, Triple T, Voice of Reason, everyone who's just jumped in. I think I saw Bob as well. Jump in just to say hi. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for like all the positive talk just in the comments and in the stream as well. So I appreciate you all. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the card. It's the last card for UFC for this year. So we're going to have to wait a whole month, guys. But I'll see you guys sooner than that, I'll make some different videos, different events, stuff like that. But take care, guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Yeah. So see you guys soon. Take care. See you guys in 2026 for UFC.